Howdy folks, it's Ajo the Hunting Gear Guy, and this is the VideoMic Me. Well, this is the box for it. This is the VideoMic Me. What it is a little mic that you can pop onto your cell phone, and it's quite a bit better than the built-in one at rejecting noise from the side, and really just the sound quality is quite a bit better. It does come with this large Windsock? Wind muffler, muffles the wind thing that you put on if you're going to go outside and there's going to be any wind, which is fantastic. This one is the standard 3.5 Canon plug. They've got Type USB-C and the Apple Lightning thing that'll go obsolete soon, so I wouldn't bother with that. The USB-C one was more expensive, and I watched a review and it didn't seem to be making much of a difference on quality. So I want to compare this against my head-worn mic and the mics that are built into my camera itself. I think this one will be better, but if it's not much worse, then it's fine. And the reason why it'll be okay if it's just a little bit worse, I took a look at my YouTube stats. Most people are watching my videos on their phone, and their phone speakers are tiny little shitty speakers. And yeah, this one's better, but it's kind of like a pain to like get on. I got to run it through a bit of a booster, and if the connection's not quite right, I've had a couple of times where I've had like a ton of footage ruined because it wasn't recording at the same time. I can't dub over it because I've got it plugged in. I prefer to record straight to the phone with the video because it's one less step when I go to edit. I don't have to match up my video and audio, so that's really nice. But yeah, I need that convenience. For some of the stuff that I do, this is better than a lapel mic for me because I'm frequently like pulling rifles and stuff up for reviewing my normal stuff. And if I hit that lapel mic, it makes a bunch of noise and it's a pain in the butt. So head-worn mic is better for me, but no mic would be even better. So why don't we try this guy right away? And I'm going to be super unfair. I'm going to compare this and this and this, and they're all better mics. I'll also compare with the built-in mics that are in the phone itself, so you'll hear what truly crappy sound sounds like. But I'm just going to swap in between them so you guys can kind of hear the difference between the different mics. So these are the built-in mics that are built into the phone. I'll switch back and forth between this little studio mic LSM, little square mic that I've got here that has pretty fantastic audio on it, but I don't like having this mic in here because it's very sensitive on distance, and I prefer to just have one on the phone. So again, this is just using the built-in phone microphones, and this is using the VideoMic Me. I'm at a distance of 18 inches or so from the mic, which is pretty much where I'm always at, or where I'm always going to be. So hopefully this is better than the built-in mic, because that's what I'm hoping I'll be able to get. It's okay if it's not quite as good as that head-worn mic. I just need it to be better than the other one. Now let's see how it is at rejecting noise. So what I'm going to do is aim this thing up, and we're going to see how it does at rejecting noise from me. So this is using the camera mics, the phone mics rather, pointing up and talking. It should be rejecting most of the sound from my voice, and now we turn it back down to me, and I can't imagine it rejected very much there. Next, we're going to try the VideoMic Me. So right now it's pointed at me. I'm going to turn it up and point it at the ceiling, and we're going to see how it does at rejecting the noise from me. So it should be rejecting the noise and pulling it down. Now, one thing that might be screwing this up is the phone might be like adjusting its gain to pick up anything it can. So that might be something that's happening right now. Now let's talk about the accessories that are built into this thing or come with it. One is the windscreen, so pretty easy to just pop that on there and get some much better wind performance. We've got a jack at the back for listening into, so if you want to hear your voice and hear what it sounds like, you could pop in there with your earbuds or headset or whatever. It's also got this rubber grommet thingamabobber on here, and that's for kind of holding the back of the phone, like holding the mic to the back of the phone so it keeps square with you and it doesn't like flop around, because again, it's going to be sitting on there, it'll move a little bit. So that's something that is nice to put on. I found it works with my case. Your mileage may vary because a lot of cases have different sized plug holes, and this one gives me just enough to get into my phone and do it reliably. I still take my case off because if I need to turn the camera around and face away from me, not in like selfie mode, I would like this thing to be able to rotate a little bit, and I can't do that with my case on. So I take my case off, and if I need to, I just back this little rubber guy off here, and that allows me to turn the mic to face me. All right, just using the phone mic. Got some light wind, very light wind right now. Nothing too much. Let's go to the mic without the furry thing on. No furry thing on. Again, light winds, maybe 10 kilometers an hour. A little bit of wind there. And now we've got the fuzzy on. Covers up some of the screen, but it's all right. A little bit of wind here. Maybe 10 kilometers an hour still. In the audio, I'm testing the microphones built into the camera, and then I'm going to test this one with the furry thing, and then test it without the furry thing and see how it does. Alright, and here's without the funny sock. It's a little bit hard to hold, just because the microphone, you don't want to like bump it or anything like that, but without the funny sock on there, it's not very windy here though. This is kind of like in a little valley. Alright, this is with the funny sock thing on. Should be better. Should be better than the other one. Kids are playing over there, so should be able to get rid of some of their sound. So again, that was the VideoMic Me. I don't normally do these kinds of reviews, but I wanted to do this one because if there's anyone out there, a lot of the reviews that I looked at, they're either like too gushy over it because maybe they got it for free, or they just weren't. I wanted to know if I could move to this, because most of my viewers are watching on a cell phone anyways, so I don't give a crap about the audio quality that much. It just has to be better than the phone. It has to be good enough for cell phone speakers, and I think this is. Thanks for watching.